Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just opening for the first time, my name is Beams. So you guys are welcome, and for my OGs, thank you for supporting me. So please don't forget to subscribe if you have not. Turn on your notification bell so you can get notified anytime I upload a new video. Give me a thumbs up. So today's video is one of the most requested video on my channel. I'll be doing my brows. Yes, so as you can see that this is how full my brows can be. I've been keeping these brows for months now that I haven't shaved it at all. So guys, if this looks like a video you would like to watch, please stay back. Thank you. So guys, before I start the video, I'm going to show you guys the main things, the main tools you need to use. So these are the things I'll be using to achieve my brows. So I have my new razor blade here. This is new razor blade. I have my scissors. This is my concealing brush. It's not a flat brush, but I love this one. I want to make sure it's focused. So this is how the brush looks like. You can see. And this is a brow tint from Beauty Line by Didi. Yes, it's optional, but I like to use it. I'll be using two spoolie. This two spoolie. This one has a very small wand. This one has a very small one, and this has a very big one. And I'll be using this new Davis pencil in shade 03. And I'll be using this Edgar and Esther concealer. So this is where your brows is going to start from. And if you move like this is where your brow bone is, and to this lace is where your brows is going to start. If you notice, I'm using the bridge of my, no, not the bridge of my nose, the side of my nose to measure it, and I'm going to do the same thing to this one too. Your brows is going to start from here. Your brow bone is here, and your brows is going to stop here. So this is how I can explain so that you guys will understand. I can't bring ruler and all these contractor here and be showing you guys how you are going to do it. So firstly I'm going to be using my razor blade. So for my razor blade, one is too big for me, so I'm going to divide it into two. You can see me dividing. I hope you can hear the sound. And I'll bring out one piece of it. Some people divide it into 4. It's what suits you. But if you divide your blade into 4, you use it like 4 times. So before I put anything on my brows, I'm going to brush it up. I don't really have brows like that, so I've brushed. You can see that I'm not doing like this. I'm brushing everything up. How you guys can see it. I'm brushing everything up like this. I need a closer mirror. And you can see that everything is up. So before I start, I'm going to take on my razor. Some people use a tweezer. Is it a tweezer? Some people use this. It's not here with me. I'm going to show you guys later. I use it too, but I really can't control here with my hand. I use your blade instead of scissors. I just prefer to trim first. So you can see that some of it have reduced. So I'm going to brush up again. You can see that it has reduced before. It's not like before again. So I'm going to take on my razor downward. I'm just taking my hand straight, because if you shape your eyebrows downwards, it's going to look as if you're angry. So when you draw your brows, it will look as if you're hungry. So I'm just taking it straight. I think I'm okay with this part now. You can see. Doesn't really make too much difference, but there's something there. So from there I'm going to take it to the front, but I'll be so gentle with it. You can see that I'm not starting from the middle, I'm taking it from the bottom. You can see, and I'm going to place on my hand like this and do this one. You have to be very careful so that you don't wound yourself. And you can see I have a straight line. So if I see that I don't have a straight line, I'll go back and just cut the hair that is blocking my straight line. So I have a straight line like this because I'm this kind of person that I don't do makeup all the time. So I'm going to leave my brows like this. I won't touch it again. I want something that when I'm going out, I'll be able to take it out. But if you think you have a longer hair and you can't use your scissors, you can just use your razor, do like this and use it to trim out the excess, the long ones. But me, I don't really have much, so I'm not doing too much because I've used the scissors to remove it. But there are some hair that are so stubborn, one like this, and they'll stand. That's the work of my scissors, and I'm good to go with my hair like this. Even if if you are able to draw your brow, to carve your brows like this, why won't you be able to draw your brows? You understand? So I'm going to go ahead to do the left eye, and I'll try if I can show you guys too. So I'm going to comb it like I'm the same thing. So I'm going to take on my scissors and trim. I'm going to go ahead to carve my brow bone, and you have to be careful. And so this part I don't really have too much hair there, so I'm going to use Xoxo to just cut some. Make sure your brow pencil is well sharpened, and I'm going to comb like this. Normally, some people use primer on their face because brows generate oil also. But because of this tutorial, okay, let me use primer. This is a primer on my hand. It's not showing, it's not plenty, so I'll just put it, just your normal face primer. You can see the difference. And look at my brows, please. Wow. So you can see how oily my brows look before and how mattifying it is now. So I'm going to use this small wand to just brush it. This is also a pencil, but it has broken. So I'm using the sharp mouth. Normally I don't like starting my brows from this side, so I'm going to start somewhere here and just make a line. Sometimes I start from the middle, and please don't draw your line just you sketch till you get there, please. And you can see that I'm following my hair. So I'll just come here and do like this. And I'm done. And sometimes when I'm sketching, it's not all the time I get this thing, so don't think you have to get it at once. It's not all the time I get my sketching. But when I'm concealing, I'll make sure I get it. So I'm going to do the upper part with the same sharp mouth, and I'm not starting from the beginning also, and like this, and I'm going to curve it. So my sketch is done, and I'll just bring the little to the front, and voila. So what you have to do now is just fill in this place, fill in with your pencil, light-handed guys, light-handed, except you want your brows to be dark, you have to be light-handed. And for the beginning part, and I'm going to just do like this. I don't really like the stroke brows, so I'm going to use this point and brush it up. And I use it to brush this too. And look at that, without concealing. To make it more flat, as you can see, that is more wider than before. So I'm going to make sure I put more, and I'll just go straight to my bright shade of concealer and apply it on my brow bone. So first thing I'm going to go in, I'm going to apply it on my brow bone, and as you can see that I haven't touched my brow bone. I'm just trying to make the concealer. So I'm going to like this, I'm close to my brow bone, and I'll just use the brush to lift it up. Take more concealer, come again. Consider I'm not applying the total concealer, everything under my brows, as you can see. So I'm going to come up, and okay, I have hair here, and I'm just going to brush it up and come again. So from here, I'm going to start spreading it to the front and making sure everything is on a straight line. So I'm going to stop at this edge and bring in my dark shade of concealer or my foundation shade. So I don't know my camera was not recording when I was adding the dark shade. So I'm going to go for the left one, and I'm going to show you guys. So the same thing we did. You can see that I'm not applying it direct first, so I'll just go like this and voila. And the same thing, the things that apply when carving your brows also apply when concealing your brows. Don't bring your brows down. Don't bring your brows down. So you don't expect me to do like this, you can understand? Because when you bring it down, it's going to look as if you are angry. Just know that it's not going to be fine. So sisters, don't do that. So I'm going to come here and use my dark shade so I'm trying to show you guys. I don't normally do this, but I'm trying to show you that guys that they are of the same line. I don't like doing it. So for this part, I am using my foundation shade. You can see in my hand. This is my foundation shade. This is a lighter concealer, and that is a dark concealer. So I'm going to place it, and can you see, guys? I don't start on my brows from the beginning. And I'm going to follow the line I made earlier. You don't have to draw a big guys, don't have to draw a big brows. Yeah. So I'm going to come to the front and just use the brush to clear the road. So guys, if you need to adjust your brows, this is where you will do it. And I'm going to take in my pencil. If I think, okay, one is not as full as the other, I'm just going to take my pencil, maybe it's the length or the curve. Make sure your pencil is very sharpened, and just go in lightly. And I also love to go in with a pencil just to give it an highlight, the edges, just to give my edges highlight, so that my edges will be more pronounced. That is what I'm doing. Just going. I'm going in gently. Again, to make it more light and to place the hairs very well, and also to the second one like that. And I'm going to take my blending brush no matter how dry the concealer is. And if you see that your concealer is dry, just spray in your setting spray and you blend again. It is going to blend. And some people also use a dark pencil at the edges of their brows, but me, I don't really like it. My brows is dark enough. I don't need a dark, but I think darker people that are darker than me, likes to use black pencil just to make it more pronounced, but I'm fine like this. So guys, this is a finished look. I hope you guys like it, because I do. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. It really means a lot to me. Share my video with your family and friends, and comment, let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Bye.